Hello everyone, I'm Eva Praskuniwan Panjisaputra from PSI Yogyakarta University. So this video will explain to you about computers and hardware. Well, what do you think about computers? I think you make answer that computers are for entertainment or to help with your work. Yes, that's absolutely right. Because the understanding of computers is an electronic device designed to receive, store, and process data quickly and efficiently according to a set of instructions programmed into it. That's what makes computers very helpful for you. Especially nowadays, our computers are very advanced, making it easier for us to do wherever we need. And it turns out that in this era of highly advanced computers, there's been evolution from the first until now. So the first generation of computers began from 1940 to 1959. At the time, computers were used in academy and the military, such as the Atanasov Berry computer for solving linear equation system and the Colossus computer for breaking the secret codes of Nazi Germany. Computers of this generation used vacuum tubes to store data and their size occupied an entire room. And then the second generation of computers began from 1959 to 1965. It began when transistor replaced vacuum tubes. Various programming languages started to be developed and computers began to have memory and operating system. And the third generation of computers began from 1965 to 1970. It began when transistor technology advanced into integrated circuit. Minicomputers were a significant innovation in this generation and influenced subsequent generations of computers. And then the fourth generation began in 1970, when the discovery of MOSFET and subsequent large-scale integration led to the development of microprocessor in the early 1970s. Smaller personal computers began to emerge, and the fifth generation of computers began in 1980. It is hailed as the most advanced stage of technological development today. Improvement in visualization has made visual display on computers in the fifth generation have very high resolution and incredibly sharp. So, the evolution has led to various types of computers. The first is personal computer. Personal computer is a type of computer that is used personally. This type of computer is usually found in personal homes, shops, office, and elsewhere for personal use. Explicitly, this computer is present to meet individual needs only. The main function of this computer is to perform simple input-output data management according to its user needs. The second is server computer. A server computer is a type that people specifically designed to provide service to other devices over the Internet network. Explicitly, the server computer has a very powerful processor and can accommodate large capacities ranging from RAM hard disk to other devices. The main function of server computer is to manage the access right within a network. Typically, people use it for distributing internet-based data or as a gathering place for online game players. The third is laptop computer. A laptop is an evolution of the desktop computer where all its dimensions become smaller, including the keyboard, CPU, and also the monitor. So far, laptops come in various configurations ranging from low to high. This can be seen from their specification in terms of RAM, ROM, and hard drive use. And the fourth is supercomputer. A supercomputer is a type of computer device that is extremely large in size and capacity. This type is commonly installed for processing and handling massive data or big data. Even commands and instructions can run in just seconds or flops or floating point operation per second. Typically, users can be found in large companies like Google or NASA when managing their big data. There are some types of computer. Okay, next to the topic of hardware. What is hardware? Hardware is all types of components on a computer device that have a physical form, can be seen, touched, and felt. So, hardware is one of the important parts of a computer. So, how hardware works? Yes, three basic commands to run hardware including the first basic input instructions. Instructions that can provide information to software, or in this case, the operating system, using driver intermediaries. For example, when we click on an application with the mouse. The second is basic process instructions. These instructions serve as intermediaries between input and output process. These instructions only occur within a hardware, not the entire computer system. The third is basic output instructions. These are instructions that occur when there is a command to use the hardware from the user. And some examples of hardware such as keyboard, an input device used to enter text and commands into a computer, and then mouse, an input device used to control the movement of the cursor on computer screen, and then monitor, an output device that display information, image, and videos generated by the computer, and then printer, an output device used to print documents and images from the computer, and the last speaker, an output device used to produce sound and audio from the computer. That's all some example of hardware. Conclusion. A computer is an electronic system consisting of hardware and software that work together to process data and perform speculative tasks, and hardware is the physical components of a computer, including the CPU, RAM, hard drive, motherboard, graphics card, and input or output device such as keyboard, mouse, and monitor. So, the conclusion is that computers and hardware are integral part of modern technology that complement each other. That's all from me. I'm Eva Pras Kurniawan Panjaputra from BSI Yogyakarta University. Thank you.